Shalom, family.
Shalom, everyone.
Well, as you can see in the title, we have
We're doing the Back to Egypt board game giveaway.
yes, finally finished with the game, and well, we just want to show it to you. And
The thing is, we actually presented this, I think it was last year, but
well, actually, no, it was before then.
before,
It's been about 2 years, I think. Yeah.
and life kind of takes over, and you have to do things that are more important to do. But we wanted to bring this back up by giving the board game away to someone. Kind of like we do the seed vault giveaways. I did one of those today on our other channel, but we would like to give away the Back to Egypt to one of our viewers. Some of you may have seen when we first aired this. Some of you who have come to our Kodesh events may have already had a chance to play the game. We had a lot of people who were playing it. I think it was a couple of years ago at one of our events, and many of you expressed wanting to actually be able to own the game. And we were just kind of really busy family with kind of tying up some loose ends before we were bringing it to market. So
Yes.
the standard version, the
Yes.
standard version is ready. This is the standard version.
Right.
And we explain a lot in the description, okay? And we're not going to be before you long because we actually have some more important
Yes.
things that we want to talk about this evening. We want to address one of the family issue questions that someone submitted to us. So we're not going to be very long on the board game here. But this board game is fun.
It's very fun. I'm going to take the board out and just
Okay.
let you all look at it a little bit here if I can get some of these things off.
Okay.
Just to let you see this board. It's awesome. And designed by us. And we're going to hold it up so you can see it pretty much.
And so let me explain Back to Egypt real quick. We're not saying we want to go back to Egypt. No, this is talking about the prophecy where the Most High said, I will send you back to Egypt again in ships. So this game is very educational, especially for those who are not familiar with our plight as a people and how we ended up here. Just to give you a little bit of information, you can actually go to the website for more information, backtoegypt.com or the Watchman reports. But there's two things that can happen to you. As you travel around this board, you either get a blessing or a curse. You know what I'm saying? And so we have the cards that represent blessing or curse. They're labeled as such.
Yeah.
If you land on one that says blessing, you choose from this pile. If you land on one that says curse, you choose from this pile. I'm not going to try to go through all of the rules right now. I just want someone to win this, okay? And tell us how your family likes it. Whoever wins it,
Yes.
tell us how your family likes it.
And let me tell you, it's extremely fun. It's so fun that when we sat back and we played it with a few friends a couple of times, and I'm telling you, with our family and friends, and I'm telling you, it was incredibly fun.
It's a very high impact game, especially if you have a crew of people that are playing to win. It's very high impact.
That's right.
And so we want to give this away to someone. Again, it's very fun. And the deluxe version, when it is ready, is actually going to involve a second part of the game, which is called Torah and Beyond. This is where trivia comes into it, so you're going to have to know something. So what this will do, it will spark the studying of the Bible. Torah and Beyond is only going to be a part of the deluxe version, not the standard version. This is the standard version. The whole family can play, the children can play. But if you want to order the deluxe version, you're going to have to wait a while because the standard version is actually going to require that we do some fact checking. We've already done so many of the trivia cards. The trivia cards are going to look similar. Let me show you this here. It's going to look similar to these, but of course they're going to be probably about this size or a little smaller. and the questions will be on the cards, okay? And you will have to know the answer in order to progress in the game. Another aspect of the game is the deluxe version will have the 12 tribes of Israel. So that means you will have 12 pieces, up to 12 players, right? So if you have some type of gathering and you all want to sit down and play and give a try at the game, everyone can work together, play the game together, and just tell us what you think about it.
Yes.
And what have you is very fun. Once you get to the Torah and beyond, though, it's not going to be as easy as the standard. The deluxe is going to be something that's going to require that you study. And we do have study notes for the Torah and beyond. The reason why we call it Torah and beyond, because many say that there are 613 laws in the Bible, but there is a preceding word of Yah.
Yes.
So you have to go beyond the Torah as well, because as you know, Yahusha, he says, well, the law of Moses said this, but I say this. So he goes beyond the Torah. He says, if you even look at a woman,
that's right,
to lust in your heart,
that's right,
then you have committed adultery. So it's not just about what the law says alone, okay? It's also beyond that.
That's right.
There is a proceeding word, and the proceeding word says there's more to do than just follow the law. You have to look at other aspects as well.
Just like one of the things when the children of Israel went into the promised land, right? When they first crossed the Jordan, right? Mm-hmm. Well, one particular instructions that was given to them by Yahuwah was that every man was to shut his mouth and not say a word while they marched around these walls. Mm-hmm. See, that was a law to them, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Now, it might not be a law pertaining to us because we ain't about to march around the walls, right? Mm-hmm. But that was a law to them at that time, you see. Mm-hmm. So whenever the preceding word of Yah comes forth and he tells you to do something or tells you not to do something, that's a law to you. That's what we mean. That's what we mean by Torah and beyond, exactly.
Yes, Torah and beyond.
That's right.
And so, even with that aspect of it, I think it's been about a couple of years where I would post certain tasks on our website, and I would see who would want to take on the task, and we would, just give out an amount, an established amount. Like if someone proofread something for us, we would say, okay, this is what we're giving to proofread this. Like there is a sister who actually did an audio reading of the instructions for the Back to Egypt game. And so at some point we are going to edit the audio. She submitted it some time ago, so you all see how busy we've been, right?
Yeah.
So when we get a chance, we will, once the game is officially just out there and people are enjoying it, we would like to give the instructions in video of how to play it. Although the written instructions will be available, but it would kind of help a little if it was explained. And so we did have a sister who did that as a task for us, and there was an amount that we gave her to do that. So with the Torah and Beyond, what we're going to be looking for is for instance, there's a question on the card, we want to make sure that the proper scripture is referenced on the card if there's a question asked. Okay?
Yes.
Now, for the person who asks, why would black people want to go back to Egypt? I think you are misunderstanding. There's a scripture that actually says the Most High is going to send us back to Egypt again in ships.
If we sin, right?
If we sin. We're not saying, hey, let's go back to Egypt.
Right.
What this game represents is, if you sin, you're going to go back to Egypt.
Back to Egypt. So the game, basically the way the game works is you're going around, you're basically traveling, around the board, basically. And if you land on a curse card, the curse card may say, you have sinned against your brother. Mm-hmm. Go back to Egypt. Mm-hmm. Or you have did this or did that. Go back to Egypt. So it's kind of puts you in a sense of like, man, this is really why we're in Egypt in the first place, right? Because we actually sin. See, we are already here. So we're already here. So this game teaches you that basically there are transgressions that we cannot do. There are sins that we can't do. That if we do these things, then there's a penalty for it. And as you see in real life, we're living out that penalty, right?
Yes. We will put a link in the description area for those who are
Already
interested
did.
in the game, okay?
It's already there.
Okay, and then also for those who would like to give a try at, where is it, right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the first one.
Those who would like to give a try at winning this one, okay? Well, actually not this one, we have another one over there. This one is ours, it's open. Yours won't be open.
Yeah.
We had to open this up just to take a look at everything. And for the person who asks, when will the deluxe version be available? The deluxe version, like I said, is going to be this plus other items that will be added to it, such as the pieces that actually have the names of the 12 tribes of Israel on it. Right now you have standard pieces, and up to 6 players can play this particular one, but this one will be upgradable. So if you did want to just simply upgrade
and want to get the extra pieces, you can do so.
Right.
Exactly.
And the Torah and Beyond, like I said, we want to, we have so many of the cards already made and available, but we would like to definitely fact check all of the scriptural references, because there will be questions that are asked that are biblically based that you will have to answer. And so that is why it's not that we're taking our time on it. We would definitely like to possibly offer that as a task for someone who wants to kind of help us in the background with the fact checking. Give me a good example of a question that may be on the Torah and Beyond. What is the 5th commandment?
Oh, yeah.
We don't have them. We don't have the Torah
Right.
Beyond cards yet. I do have some in our computer.
Right.
But what is the 5th commandment? That might be an example of a card that will be on there, and that you must answer that correctly in order to progress in the game. Now, something that may not be in the Torah, which could possibly be a question, how many disciples followed Yahusha? Something so simple like that, because a lot of people don't know.
And there are some challenging questions too, so we
Yeah,
don't want
absolutely.
to think
I'm just throwing
that
those
she
out
just
there
throwing
to-
those out there
Right.
here, because I don't think
Right.
that's one of them. But
There's a lot of challenging
Yes.
questions, and for that we have to have a scriptural reference that is going to be correct. And
yes,
so that's why something like that will take a little time.
yes.
Okay. Again, we are going to there is a link in the description area.
Somebody just dropped a link right there in the chat. There's a
Okay.
link in the chat there. If you look at it and you see where it says
Yes, one of our moderators
yes.
has dropped a link there. Now, for those who would like to try to win this in the giveaway, there will be a page set up on Watchman Report's website that will direct you on simply, you could actually send us a message at our email, contact@watchmanreports.com. And in the message title, you can simply put Back to Egypt board game giveaway. I'd rather send you to Watchman's site, because
Yeah.
our 12 Tribes Academy site, for some reason, we were having some difficulty with people accessing the site. From time to time, people will report your website and say that it's some dangerous material on there. Whenever you have a ministry, notice these other sites, they never say there's dangerous material on there. So I guess the truth is dangerous. So I'm trying to get that resolved with my 12 Tribes Academy website, but you can actually just contact us via email.
Yes.
Contact@watchmanreports.com, and just say board game giveaway. This is a little different than the seed ball giveaway, where you have to kind of tell us what you plan to do with the seeds or what have you. And if you actually have an established garden, this is different. None of that matters. We'll just go through the entries, and someone said they sent an email about something else today. Was it sent to contact@Watchman Reports? Please keep in mind, family, too, sometimes it takes a minute for us to get to emails, because we literally get flooded with
We
emails
get flooded with them,
on
yeah.
a daily basis. This is why I said to put in the title, seed ball giveaway, so that we would know exactly what it's for. We get so many questions. so many emails, and we get so many just different correspondence for different reasons.
Yes.
So bear with us if we are unable to get back to every email.
Yeah.
We would literally have to shut our life down to answer all the emails that we get. And sometimes it's really frustrating. We are not a big organization like a lot of groups have people who actually answer their emails, respond to their emails, do this and do that. And unfortunately, we just don't have that kind of help or assistance. And so we feel bad sometimes when we don't get back to people in a timely manner.
Yeah.
So please forgive us for that. But anyway, we didn't want to be too long on this. We just wanted to have this giveaway, and we are looking forward to giving this away to someone.
Yes.
Those of you who follow Watchman's channel, if you're not on my channel, we just did a seed vault giveaway, in which you can either go to our website and click on the 12 dozen link, or maybe I'll just upload that video to Watchman's channel as well, because we have more seeds to give away. There's a young man, as a matter of fact, he's one of our moderators, who gave us or donated some seeds for us to give away. And there's a lot of seeds. There's a lot of them. He ordered a bulk order, so we're going to be giving that away. And then we have 3 seed vaults as well that we normally give away. And so we just want to give this stuff away and be a blessing to someone. And we would like your feedback on the game as well. So
Yes.
and for those of you who are just interested in simply buying it, the link is in the description area. And as stated before, we actually have another video that we're going to be doing right now. So I think we'll go ahead and end this one. We just wanted to open this back up again.
Yes. So we got another message we're going to bring you. So we just want to say we love you, family. And
Give us just a few moments. We'll be right back.
give us a few moments.
Shalom.
Shalom.